Alright, hello everybody, Rant here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Some things, I don't know. This one's gonna go on quite the journey here, so strap in, brace yourselves, all that kind of stuff, whatever. Grab a drink, get some snacks. Here we go. This is kind of covering a variety of things. We're gonna start out with what I've seen recently. And I'm trying, and me as a completely free-to-play here, let's just go over this first so that, you know, that's my current residence. Not a single piece of awakened gear. I've never used even the empowered battle passes once, that kind of thing, etc., etc. So here we are, okay? Hopefully that clears the air right from the get-go. If I haven't already on this channel with the vast majority of the Diablo Immortal videos I've done, this is all from my free-to-play, complete free-to-play aspect and perspective. So, getting back to the point at hand here, the first one of hopefully not too many, but there's going to be a few. All right, what are we talking about? The same thing that I seen already discussed on. I seen a Reddit post, and I was sort of like, all right, let me check out this for myself, and then I seen some other video get put up for it, and then it kind of shed like a twisted negative light on it. But here we go. So as a free-to-play, my Berserker's Eye that I've had since forever now, I got it up to a rank 10, and this is the description of it here. Increases all damage you deal by 60% at rank 10. Increases critical hit chance by 2%, but also increases all damage you take by 5%. Okay, and then the magic whatever. So this is rank 10, as it should be, as free-to-play, and the one that I've had. Now here's the kicker. I have to admit, I did check this out, and we're going to do some testing, and I'm going to take the hit, because I want to see how this actually works. I'm not going to rank it all the way up to 10 again, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. Oh, hello. We go to the gem service lady, craft gems. We go into the list here, Berserker's Eye. Read the description here now. Ever since this last patch, mind you, ever since the last patch, this is one of many bugs currently right now in the game. I feel like this one is as well, but it's pretty terrible. There's already, like, you know, there's some other text description issues again. Big surprise. And I forget if there was one on the new 5-star gem as well, which is why I think people are like already all up in arms about that. So, gee, shocking, right? Because, you know, the translations between the two parties, Blizzard and NetEase, has always been, you know, spot on. Right, you know? So anyway, so now what it says here, as you can see, increases resonance 15. This is level 1 now. Increases all damage you deal by 5.5%, but also increases all damage you take by 15%. Okay? So it went from 5% to 15. I know this is, like I said, it's already been shown on Reddit. It's already been discussed in another video out there floating around. But here we go from my view on this, my perspective, free to play. What I'm gonna do right now, I got enough runes right here. I'm gonna grab a copy of Berserker's Eye, because I don't think I have one in my thing right now. Either way, craft. Okay. There. Did the craft. It still says 15%, mind you, okay? And I expected it to.
There, actually.
Yeah, sure you are. But now let's go ahead and over to the market just to show here as well. Still highlighting this issue. Legendary gems, Berserker's Eye. This one, 15%, 15, 15, 15. I'm pretty sure they're all like that now that are on the market. Like the ones out in the wild. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much, person, whoever put a rank 3 up on the market. Looky, looky, looky. 5%, rank 3. Well, thank you. You saved me the trouble. A rank 3 right here says 5% and not 15. All the rank 1s say 15. Very, very, very interesting. Now, this one here, somebody put up, it's a rank 3. It says damage you take by 5%. thank you for this happenstance of just so happening to be on the market at the time of this recording and me doing this to check. Honestly, I'm still going to rank my one I just crafted up, and we're going to see how this goes and see if it changes. So this one at rank 3 says 5%. Let's see if and when this one's going to change, or if they had an old one before the patch and the rest might be new ones. Okay, we're going to do literally science testing for this firsthand. As a free-to-play, I'm taking the hit with the gem power, but bottom line is it's 1-to-1 ratio, and I'll just use it to feed into something else at the end of the day here. I got it. Even I have some 5 gem power right there, actually. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to rank up the one that I just got, freshly crafted. Has the same aspects as these recent ones, I guess, since the last patch, right? So technically, this has been crafted after the previous patch, to where this description is in conflict. So we are going to manage. We're going to, where is it? Oh, where are you? This is a little one. Where are you? Right here. All right, 15% at a rank 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade it. Oh look, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go unbound fragment, it doesn't matter. Put one of these in, boom. Okay. Resonance, combat rating, blah blah blah, damage increase. Okay, now we're gonna see if this changes. Right, here we go. Live on screen, still at 15%. Okay. So that didn't work at rank 2, which is very interesting. I'm going to close. I'm going to back out for now. I'm going to keep going. I'll go one more, because that one on the market board, it was a rank 3, and it said 5%. So we are going to see if that matches. Still at 15% on this fresh one after the recent patch. Okay, so yeah. Granted, the best other way to test this is if we put it on and then have stuff hit me, but then I have really no way of doing like a damage test as far as like taking damage. There's no way of me being able to see if I can figure that out. I might notice it, true, especially at 15%. That's massive. But anyway, it's going to be kind of confusing at times because there's far too many variables with like resistance and you know, magic damage and all that kind of stuff from the mobs that I know that are really wildly randomized. So anyway, back to this again. We're going to go ahead and upgrade it again. So I backed out just so that we can still see that this new one is still at 15%. We're going to upgrade it again. I'm going to go ahead and use this and use one of these. All right, here we go. Resonance, combat rating, critical hit. None of the, it doesn't say it anywhere up here at all, so that still doesn't change anything. Upgrade. All right. So now that's done. Now we're gonna go check it. What we got now at rank 3? 5%. There it is. Well, well, well. Honestly, for the Berserker's Eye, you're going to want to upgrade it anyway as a free-to-play. All the way to 10. And if that would be pretty much one of the... there's a couple other 1-stars now, actually, that are pretty decent too. But this is pretty easy to do as a free-to-play, of course, with these 1-star gems to get it all the way to 10. And Berserker's Eye is one that you would want to. For whatever reason... Apparently now that I've done this live on the recording here and did the science and did the testing, and like I said, I'm just going to use this for gem fodder anyway, and it's 1-to-1 ratio, so it's, you know, it's not that big a deal for me anyway in doing so. But I did want to see, and I really wanted to test this out on live, well, not live on stream, which, by the way, I'm thinking about starting up those again. Let me know if there's any interest in the comments down below on that issue. If you're listening in to specifics, I'd appreciate it. I was going to do a community post posing that question as well. If I do that, I would like to do it on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time as far as actually streaming, because a lot of stuff came up and so on and so forth, but I'm open to the idea. And I'm an affiliate on there, and I'd like to actually reawaken that and make use of that. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, Berserker's Eye, rank 3. It's at 5%. So from here on up, I'm not gonna push it to 4. That's, you know what? All right, fine. I've convinced myself. How much is it for a 4 upgrade?
I see. Oh, hello.
How much is it for a 4 upgrade? I forget. Not that. Manage. I forget. What is it? 10. Do I really want to do this at 10? I mean, I'm gonna get everything back regardless. 10, huh? But I got really 10 to work with at the moment. My Everlasting Torment's max, so I can burn this one. There's a lot of Blight Roses in here. Don't really use those, but alright, you know what? For the sake of it, just for the sake of it, we're going for it. We're going all in on this endeavor. Sure. Whatever, I'm not going to use those. Blight Rose is kind of a thought. Misery Elixir, I would like to test out and would like to try to fit in somewhere, but there's just only so many slots anymore, you know? Only so many slots left. Oh, there it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and pump this baby up to a 4. Upgrade. Okay. Also increases all damage you take by 15%. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Is it going to do that every 3, or let me see, every 3 levels? I feel like that's definitely a bug of some kind. Why would that be so randomized? Why is that so randomized? That is extremely randomized. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right here. Now hold up. Now it still says 5% here. Isn't that something? I just did the upgrade to 4, and on the screen it popped up with a 15% again. But now, in my actual inventory, after backing out, it's a rank 4, but it doesn't say 15. It's a bug. It's a bug. It's a text bug. Way to go. Like we wouldn't notice, Blizz Ease. Yeah, fix your shit, okay? It's a bug. A textual bug. And possibly maybe even on the 5-star, the new 5-star as well. I don't know. I haven't messed around with it yet. I still have yet to do the trial on it. I want to play around with it, but I heard it is kind of buggy for what it's supposed to do, and also heard it's kind of meh. So I'm really not missing out at the moment anyway, unless they want to adjust their stuff. And with people up in arms over it, and that's a 5-star gem, so it's a moneymaker. That's probably going to be in the works to be adjusted and fixed way faster than this one will be. But nonetheless, this falls into the same kind of category in a sense. I think it's a text bug of some kind. However, it is very interesting how that I just did it to 4. What do we need? 15, right? What do we need? Yeah, what's the over-under on this one? What do we need? 15 now on this next upgrade? Yeah. Let me see what I can scrounge together here. No, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I know I said I was gonna stop at 3, but see now it says here even. It even says here at the jeweler it's back to 5% on the 4. That is so weird. That is so weird how I went and upgraded it to a 4. It went at rank 3. When it switched to rank 3, it went to 5% from 15. And then when I did it again, and on that screen, you can play it back, and I will too, it said 15% again, but then as soon as I backed out of everything, it's sitting here at a 5% still. So, yeah, it's definitely a bug of some kind. There you go. I went and tested it live on this recording from start to finish. How many is it now? It's 15. Yeah, 15 to 5. I don't know if I'm going to do this part. That's 15. I don't know if I have 15 laying around. Like I said, I'm just going to... How much is this one going to give me for fodder, by the way? Let me back out. Let's look at... Oh, not that one. Look at this one, because it's going to take fodder here. So let's see if I didn't lock the 3. Where is it? Right there. 17. Okay, so you're gonna give me 17 at a rank 4. I put in, what was it? Rank 1 was 1. Rank 2 was 5. think. Was it? Yeah, rank 2 was 5, I think. And rank 3 was 10? Or no, rank 3 to 4 was 10. Anyway, I already forgot. I'll have to play the video back and count up the dust. Well, the gem power, whatever you want to call it. But so, alright, I'm getting 17 out of that now. That's fine. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do another upgrade. Like I said, my gem power as a free-to-play is very limited. So, yeah. I got to make use of what I can as best I can.
Well, please come again.
Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just put that back up again. You're not really seeing anything that important there. So yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm probably gonna leave this. This video's gone on long enough. But I do want to say, obviously it's some kind of text bug issue. Again, not surprising. We had a new patch when it comes to NetEase as far as how they develop things. I've said this before. And I'll say it again, obviously. They're mobile game devs. They put out stuff, and a lot of times it's an alpha state. And we're used to a little bit more things of polish, I guess, across the rest of the world, so to speak. But them, pretty much alpha in a lot of how they develop games over in that region of the world. Alpha is pretty much considered done, and they just keep moving on. Pardon me, sir. But they move on onto the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, unless it's absolutely game breaking. Like that little lag there. If it's absolutely game breaking, on the other hand, of course they'll come back and that'll become kind of a priority issue. However, when it comes to most mobile games, and I'm not just saying this one, I'm saying all of them as a whole, they seem to just kind of just keep pressing on, moving on to the next thing, whatever they can do to constantly keep, you know, generating that cash. And that's just how it is. That's just a sad name of the game when it comes to mobiles, and which is why I'm very adamant about taking a free-to-play approach on mobile games as often as possible. Yes, you're still going to need, I guess, whales to a certain degree to keep those going, but at the same time not, because it's a very, very nasty market, and things got out of hand a long time ago with these, as we all know, and it's something that can never be satiated. Can never be fed. The greed, that is. It's constantly going to be an unquenchable thing. And it just, over the course of time, just blew up to a disgusting degree now. That just needs to be dialed way the fuck back. Bottom line. And then, of course, that leans into the other thing that was brought up in another video and in Reddit again, of course. And I'll just do a quick note on this. The other greed event, this one here, Frightener's Fortune. I'm a little annoyed the fact that they put this in alongside the Phantom Market at the same time. They're really doubling down. So I don't know. Obviously they didn't feel like they got as much out as this as they wanted, I suppose, and they decided we're doubling down on this shit, and then bam, they throw this one in too. And I got my free roll done already. I actually managed to get a stack of 12 gems, which is 2 apiece. Better than nothing, but still kind of meh. And I also heard once you get to a certain point of rolls that you're losing. You're not getting back like the previous versions. So they obviously tweaked that and learned from that, I guess, mistake in their eyes, so that that's not a way to play it anymore. So don't get caught up in thinking that it's how it's going to work again this time, because it won't, and you will be losing orbs in the process. So don't fall for this trap at all. Ever, honestly, ever. This is way worse than it ever was before. This is the worst rendition of it ever now, because you don't get this back. So don't expect to after X amount of rolls. It's not worth it. You're literally just pissing money away at that point. So don't do it. So that's what I'm going to say on that one. I didn't want to make this video too long, but here we are. I had to do a lot of testing, mind you, for the gem in the process, because I was really curious myself. I was honestly really curious myself about it. I did see it when I logged into the game and started to delve deep into it, because I thought nothing of it. I've had this one forever. My rank 10 for like a long time now. But I had to go back and just to make sure, and figured I'd do a little test on it, and lo and behold, here we are. But it's weird, yeah. I saw that one on the market, so that was cool. We got to see the one on the market. That was a rank 3, and it already said 5% again on the text in the description here. And then, like I said, when I went and ranked this one up to 4, it went to 15 at the time on the flash screen after doing the upgrade. But then as soon as I backed out, and you can see right here, sitting in my inventory, it says 5% again. So I feel like it's a text bug, like I said. And there we go. We proved that all the way straight through. I'm afraid to see, and I'm not about to waste any more gem power myself, because I don't have any more to waste, to be honest, to do this. But I at least wanted to do it this far. So if anybody's willing to go any further and have one of their own they want to keep pushing, be my guest. And at least, you know, make sure you post it out there somewhere or pass the message along to somebody in the creator partner program that I am not, by the way, so I can't pass that message along. But if anybody else out there wants to do this test and continue and confirm things, hey, be my guest. If you have the gem power to throw around, fine. Like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm just going to make this on up and just dump it into something else when I need to, obviously. So I'm not really losing anything in the process here, fortunately, with a 1-star. But yeah. So there you go. There's the test. I did it from start to finish here, pretty much. It's very interesting. It's very annoying, yes. It's not unsurprising, though, at the end of it all. Not unsurprising, to say the least. So I wanted to clear the air as far as like somebody else trying to say, oh, for free to play, it's going to be bad. Stop. I'm a free to play, okay? Completely free to play. I've established that, I hope, and I'm showing you exactly what it means to be complete free to play. I'm tired of like a lot of these ones out there, and here comes a small rant at the end. I'm tired of all the other ones out there saying, oh, well, as a free to play. You shut up. You spent money. Some of you guys that say, oh, as a free to play, you can do this. It's like, you don't know. You don't know, because you're at least a mid spender and whatever else. So don't give me that. Any of you guys that put anything into this at all, you have no room to say anything. I've put not a dime into this, okay? And here I am still doing my thing. Anyway. Hope you appreciate the testing there. Forgive my rant at the end here. I'm sorry, but I had to just get that out of my system because, I don't know, I felt like making a point on it. And I also felt like making a point to this. Yes, again, textual issues, blah, 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 all the stuff. Big surprise, right? It's nothing new. We get these every so often. However, when it comes to the legendary gems, which is the developers' bread and butter, they need to be way, 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 way better at monitoring that shit and get it locked down properly. Correct every single time for everybody across the board in the game, whales or not, okay? That is some area that they should not be slipping up on ever, and they have in the past already, so they have a bad track record as far as that's concerned. So that's why I say this is not surprising. It's just how it goes, and it's unfortunate. So yeah, be wise and keep an eye out for these certain things. As far as the community as a whole goes, we know what to kind of work around and so on and so forth. And I just kind of gave another example right there. This one, again, I think is a bug, but who knows when they'll get around to fixing it. I think they're more concerned with the new 5-star gem first and foremost, and then we'll just kind of have to go from there. Did see mention one last quick note. I know I'm rambling a lot in this one. The new class on the way, soon. I seen Echo had a thing on it or whatever. I'm gonna wait still on that because honestly, I'd rather be pleasantly surprised when it comes to finally getting it. I am getting tired of waiting, I have to admit, on that for that to come out. They should have released it by now because the past 3 patches we've gotten were pretty much meh at best. We got some new essences this last time. That's great, but I would have honestly preferred the freaking crossover collaboration event. I know it's not necessarily Diablo themed. It's more of a NetEase thing, and it's also more of a oriented region kind of thing. But hey, honestly, at this point, I take it over nothing. That's just my take on that too. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now before this goes on any longer than it already has. Whew, boy. Thank you for strapping in if you did all the way and making it to there. And you've probably finished your snacks if you got any by now. Like I said, I pre-warned you. I warned you at the start to get the snacks and, you know, something to drink and whatever else. So anyway, take care of yourselves out there the best as you can in the real world and fire. Take things one day at a time is the best we can do. And until next time, everybody, see ya.